you doing tonight?
Good. Great.
What is your name?
Keden.
Do you have any idea what you're here to do?
Sort of, maybe?
Sort of. Hey, to the right, you have a letter from a local person. I'd like you to reach over, open up the letter, take it out, and please read it for me.
Okay. I start now? Dear someone, I grew up in South Florida, surrounded by love and stability. My parents, together for 56 years, created a home filled with security and warmth. It was a foundation I thought I could always count on, a model I hoped to replicate. I never imagined that my life could unravel into such relentless uncertainty and pain. I worked hard to build the life I was supposed to have. I earned my nursing degree, traveled, and married the man I thought would be my partner in everything. For a time, it felt like a dream until it turned into a nightmare. The long hours of my job and the weight of our responsibilities began to crack our foundation. We tried to hold it together, but despite everything, our marriage fell apart. The divorce shattered me. I had watched my parents navigate life challenges together, and I couldn't understand why I couldn't do the same. The guilt was suffocating. How had I failed my daughter? How had I failed myself? As a newly single mother, I was desperate to find stability for my daughter. Full-time nursing jobs demanded 12-hour shift, incompatible with our custody schedule. Each interview felt like a cruel test. Would I choose my daughter or my career? The despair of being cornered, a feeling like no matter how hard I tried, there was no solution. It was unbearable. Finally found a position that worked for our schedule, but it came at a cost. Less income, fewer resources. Every dollar became a battle to stretch. I was constantly terrified of what I couldn't give her. Despite my sacrifices, stability remained elusive. The endless cycles of moving from one rental to another drained me. Packing boxes yet again, finding the money for deposits, and watching my daughter absorb the uncertainty broke something inside me. I had grown up with such security. Why couldn't I give her the same? Each move felt like a defeat, another reminder that I wasn't enough. I worked, I scraped by. I smiled through the pain for her, but inside, I was falling apart. In 2022, the ground beneath us crumbled once more. Our landlord decided to sell, and we were left with no affordable housing positions. The panic I felt when I realized we had nowhere to go was overwhelming. I had to make the impossible decision to move 2 hours away to my parents' home while my daughter stayed with her father. The day I packed up our lives and left her behind shattered me in ways I can't fully express. She was my world, my reason for everything, and now I see her only on weekends. Every goodbye feels like a fresh wound, a constant reminder of what we've lost. This isn't how her last year before college was supposed to be. I should be savoring these moments, guiding her, being there for every milestone. Instead, I'm stuck scrolling housing sites every day, desperate to find something, anything to bring us back together. The guilt is relentless, weight on my chest. I feel like I've failed her in every way. Failed to provide. And failed to protect. Failed to give her the life I've always promised. Some nights the pain is so sharp it takes my breath away. And I replay every decision, every misstep, every what if. And I want to cry, to scream, to give up. But I can't. I keep going for her. She deserves a mother who fights, even when the battles feel unwinnable. I'm grateful for my parents and for my and for Family Promise, who support whose support has been a lifeline in this storm. But the truth is, I'm drowning. I feel the desperation clawing at me every day. I'm angry at the circumstances that have forced me here, but there's no one to blame, just a relentless tide that keeps pulling us under. I share this not because I want pity, but because something has to change. Families like mine shouldn't have to fight this hard just to survive, just to have a place to call home. Thank you for listening to my story and for helping me voice for those of us who feel too broken to speak. Sincerely, someone. P.S. Would you be my voice?
What are your thoughts and feelings that you're currently processing after reading those words?
It's very relatable. I'm a mother of two, and I want to be able to give them all that they need and all that they deserve. And I can see how hard it is when it's two parents, nonetheless, being a single mom. So,
If the writer of that letter was in this room right now and got to see you read her letter, what would you say to her?
I'm sure that nothing that I can say, I mean, that I feel for her. I feel her pain. But there is always light at the end of a tunnel, and I think she's at the right with the right people that can help her. I don't know. Just give her a huge hug. It's not easy.
In what way do you believe that you could be this person's voice?
I don't know. I mean, right now I am being her voice because I'm reading her letter. And I think the people that are watching this, I guess this is real. And this is just one more person that is struggling, but there's a lot of people out there struggling. So the way that we can supporting the organizations that are supporting these people, these families, these mothers, these fathers that are really struggling. My name is Keden, and I will be your voice.